track yesterday, but he'd been looking fast all weekend.
Yeah, yesterday was unlucky. The key will be the start.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you very much.
Spanish artist Miguel Caravaca. It's all over Jorge Martin's leathers, which he debuted in morning warm this morning. There you Martin and Frankie Morbidelli this afternoon.
Will he be prima prima Ducati? That Ducati pack next season, although speaking to people, filters out of the long pit lane here in earnest.
Towards the battle for the victory, but with circumstances up ahead of him,
he crashed out of that sprint yesterday, but this is a different Martinator that's
on your face. Tell us all about it.
So ready as well. This is Frankie Morbidelli not winning.
So here is Aleix Espargaro then, who of course have initially gone to the grid on. We'll have the grid coming up for you in about to go with. Pecco Bagnaia leaves the grid then.
Themselves cool. It's going to be a long Brad Binder. They're just getting set to launch from.
A bit of a different story because, yeah, the race is twice as long and row again with him, and that helps a lot. So let's wait and see the last 5, 6, 7 laps, because that will be very critical.
Thank you, Will.
To been for Trackhouse Racing yesterday. They live to fight another. Thanks, Simon. Thanks to Piero Taramasso. Your heart, is he about to shine once again in the sprints?
Great then, Pedro Acosta.
See, we'll quickly pop back down to Simon for some Michelin soft rear tyre.
Made steps forward in all areas.
Make early headway.
Yeah.
He knows really. A few riders this week in 5 or 6 laps to really come in.
Back on the soft. Confirmation on your screens. Pedro.
Fearless as well, isn't he? Backing himself to the hilt in 10 months. BMW say of Catalunya is Jorge Martin fully in the zone. In the MotoGP World Championship, well, it's been so far so good. Unforgettable sprint over 12 laps yesterday. Thankfully, factory Ducati camp, Bagnaia slipping 44.5. Different riders led the way before yesterday, time and present, as he took the sprint success.
Yeah, final choices are in. Every rider on the medium front tyre. There are 4.
They see if Raul Fernandez can capitalise on his first front row start. Better and stronger than ever before in 2020. And we are racing in MotoGP here in Barcelona. Let's hope we get a clue to take the lead. Are they all going to make it safely through for the first?
By inches into that first corner. Martin avoided Consta. Very keen to get on with this up behind Bagnaia, knowing that he's on
it at the end of the first lap here in the Grand Prix.
Yeah, Boulder.
Yeah, they click up to 6th gear, nudging close to 300 for Costa. They go through turn 4. They'll drop down and through turn of his mind here. But the longer it goes, trying to follow Pecco back
to try and pass the rider in front of us. But Pecco Bagnaia is notoriously difficult to overtake.
They see that, a bit of a hedge.
To just take it a little bit steady early on and not take too much out of his
turn 10. Is he going to run it a little bit wide? Bagnaia cuts the tie to line. Pedro Acosta then briefly.
He's not going to send that into turn number 5, where Bagnaia's already had problems this weekend.
Turn 1. We're halfway around lap 4 of 2024.
7 last time around. Martin in second place, and Pedro to turn 4, which has put Jorge Martin right behind him.
For it, he's got the inside line, and this time around,
the time on this lap, but we're about.
I think there's no way this Lee Quartet are going to be able to.
Any advantage he might be getting from that soft rear tyre is being dished up by Bagnaia. He was trying to pass him earlier for the lead.
Gauge at the start of the sprint yesterday. He's joined Milne. There's an Aleix Espargaro who, on that previous lap, dropped his.
We're not even at 1/3 distance yet in this race, so the pair are pretty.
Isn't it, for Fernandez? His first front row led the sprint. He's going to try and use all of that 300 horsepower
in his opposition, doesn't he? Pedro Acosta swarming all over the back.
Cords around this Barcelona circuit. On board now with the World Championship. More to play out though over the final 16 and a bit. 1-7, his best lap of this Grand Prix. Just about keep for the sprint. We're at 1:39.998 right now, aren't they? Martin drops the left leg into the.
So good, and clearly not fazed by the opposition.
He's on the brakes into the first corner. Binder just about
right behind me is on the soft. The longer I can keep him.
Hitting turn 10 right here on the circuit where Raul Fernandez dumped it.
The slipstream of that very fast KTM, and he's ahead of Brad Binder.
T1 flat from Binder on that previous lap.
The thick end of 4 seconds now. But Acosta's down.
Pedro Acosta mistake, but it's a mistake of his own. 42s very soon. A whole bunch of really. Finally, Marc Marquez has found.
Bagnaia in second place. Marc Marquez, Candy
fan club en masse at turn 12. A very battered Red Bull gas cat. Now then, it feels like This is very much game.
Which is so impressive. Bastianini not in. Double long lap penalty for an air Bastianini.
Time. Pecco Bagnaia, has he got this?
Coming out of the final corner, and Marc Marquez is just going to whistle.
We've seen this battle, haven't we, so many times. Didn't see him that long ago, did it, when Brad Binder was in the
140.360. He's now
psychological retaliatory blow, which ended his sprint victory.
Bagnaia taking the lead with 6 to go. Which
he picks that very
40.3s is Bagnaia. Yeah. This is such a great job.
Taps away after a brilliant weekend, so tooth and nail, digging deeper than he's ever done for this season. And Animo and Marc Marquez then does.
Giannini, who still hasn't served his double long lap. He might.
Can you? You're never quite sure until.
And there's a World Championship point at stake.
Through on all the Hondas to put himself. It's going to be an advantage for Pecco Bagnaia of over.
But no other rider on a Japanese motorcycle.
So desperate to
board. Clearly not looking at his pit board.
Surely history.
With the battle for third now into turn number 5. Marc Marquez still.
Spargo, Aleix Spargo, well life here for a third successive podium. Take bounce back for Pecco Bagnaia. Hang on, there is late home heartache for a dreadful day here in Barcelona. Crash, but take a bow. Bantered by the pressure of trying to hunt down a performance by the world champion.
Yeah, you have to.
Las dos carreras con solo el
Mira que se viene el neumático delantero. Pulito bene la gomma, pulita bene. Bagnaia recupera la primera posición.